Have you ever wondered how to control your emotions rather than letting them control you? Today we're diving deep into the power of not reacting, a skill that, once mastered, can revolutionize the way you interact with the world. We'll explore 12 key habits that help in taming your emotional reactions. From understanding the source of your emotions to harnessing the power of mindfulness, these habits will equip you with the tools to navigate life's turbulent seas. Stick around to discover how these habits can transform your emotional landscape. The first two habits are the foundation of emotional control. Let's dive right in. Habit 1 is the practice of mindful observation. This involves taking a step back and observing your emotions as they arise, rather than immediately reacting to them. Imagine your emotions as a flowing river. Instead of jumping in and being swept away by the current, you're sitting on the bank, watching the water flow by. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response where your power to choose lies. The beauty of mindful observation is that it allows you to recognize your triggers and patterns. You start to understand that emotions, like waves, rise and fall. They are not permanent, and you don't have to react to them. Habit 2, on the other hand, is about healthy emotional expression. This doesn't mean letting every emotion loose. Instead, it's about learning to express your feelings in a way that is constructive, not destructive. You see, bottling up emotions can lead to stress and anxiety, while exploding with them can harm your relationships. The key is to find a balance. Healthy emotional expression could be as simple as journaling your feelings, talking to a trusted friend, or even engaging in a physical activity to release pent-up emotions. The benefits of implementing these two habits are profound. They help you gain a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape, improve your relationships, and enhance your overall mental well-being. Mastering these habits sets the stage for emotional resilience. Building on our foundation, we now move to habits 3 and 4. Habit 3 is all about mindfulness. It's about being present in the moment, fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's not about silencing your mind, but rather observing it without judgment. This practice can be challenging at first, but with consistency you'll notice a sense of calm and control over your reactions. So how do you implement mindfulness? Start by dedicating a few minutes each day to sit in silence. Focus on your breath, and when your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back. Now on to habit 4, which is practicing gratitude. This habit is simple but powerful. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good in your life. Not only does gratitude boost happiness, but it also helps in reframing negative thoughts and events. To implement this habit, try writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be grand, even the smallest things count. Incorporating these habits into your daily routine can have profound effects on your emotional well-being. Mindfulness enhances focus and reduces stress, while gratitude promotes positivity and resilience. Now that we have these 4 habits in place, we're ready for more complex strategies. If you're finding value in these habits, show your support by liking and sharing this video. Your engagement is vital in spreading these life-changing habits far and wide. Together, we can empower more individuals to harness the power of not reacting. Now, back to the habits. Let's explore habits 5 and 6, which introduce fresh approaches to managing emotional triggers. Diving into habit 5, emotional journaling. Emotional journaling is the method of recording your feelings to gain a better understanding and control of them. It involves penning down your reactions, thoughts, and emotions to various situations without judgment. While this may sound complicated, it's as simple as taking a moment to write down your feelings when you're overwhelmed. Doing so allows your mind to step back, assess your emotional state, and respond rationally rather than reactively. We now move to habit 6, physical exercise. You may question the connection between physical exercise and emotional regulation. It's all about the synergy of mind and body. Regular physical activity profoundly impacts your mood, stress levels, and even your capacity to handle emotional triggers. When we exercise, our bodies produce endorphins, brain chemicals that act as natural painkillers and mood lifters. Therefore, By incorporating a routine workout into your day, you're not only strengthening your physical health, but also building a solid basis for emotional resilience. By integrating these habits into your everyday routine, you can lead a more balanced and emotionally stable life. With emotional journaling, you're providing your mind the space to process emotions healthily. And by committing to consistent physical activity, you're physically priming your body to better manage emotional stress. With these habits, you're well on your way to mastering your emotions. Our next two habits delve deeper into the psychology of emotional control. We'll with habit 7, which is centered around positive affirmations. Positive affirmations, in essence, involve using positive statements to combat negative emotions and thoughts. It's about consistently reassuring ourselves with positivity, irrespective of the negativity and chaos around us. When we use positive affirmations, we reduce stress, enhance our performance, gain insight and awareness about our emotional state, and increase our attention to the well-being of others. Practice positive affirmations by repeating optimistic statements. Focus on your breath or simply take a moment to affirm the positivity in your surroundings without judgment. Let's progress to habit 8, the practice of patience. Patience is not just about waiting, but how we act when things take longer than we expect. It's about understanding that we can't control everything and learning to remain calm and composed when faced with life's inevitable delays and setbacks. To cultivate patience, try to take a step back when you find yourself getting agitated. Breathe deeply. Remind yourself that patience is a virtue, and remember that not everything needs to happen right now. Remember, these habits are not about suppressing your emotions. They're about understanding them, managing them, and using them in a way that benefits you and those around you. It's a journey, not a destination, and every step you take is a step in the right direction. These habits help fine-tune your emotional control. Before we reveal the last 4 habits, we have a question for you. Which habit do you think is the toughest to master when controlling your emotions? Is it staying calm under pressure, or is it avoiding hasty reactions? Share your thoughts in the comments. And now back to the habits. The next 2 habits are about fine-tuning your emotional intelligence. Diving into habit number 9. The 9th habit is all about seeking understanding before making assumptions. We're often quick to jump to conclusions, allowing our emotions to drive our thoughts. Instead, challenge yourself to take a step back. Seek to understand the situation fully before allowing your emotions to take the wheel. This helps in preventing unnecessary emotional turmoil and fosters better relationships. Now let's move on to the 10th habit. This one is a bit of a paradox. It's about embracing your emotions. Yes, you heard it right. While we've been talking about controlling our emotions, it's equally important to acknowledge and accept them. It's not about suppressing what you feel. It's about understanding and managing it. Emotions are a natural part of being human. They give us valuable insights into ourselves and our interactions with the world. By embracing them, we learn to navigate them better, reducing their power over our reactions. To implement these habits, start by practicing mindful awareness. When emotions arise, instead of reacting immediately, pause. Ask yourself, what's really going on here, and how can I best respond to this? Acknowledge your feelings, accept them, but don't let them dictate your reactions. These habits take your emotional control to the next level. By seeking to understand before making assumptions and embracing your emotions, you're fine-tuning your emotional intelligence, a key aspect in mastering the power of not reacting. Finally, the 11th and 12th habits are the most beneficial of them all. The 11th habit is all about self-care, taking time for activities that nourish you physically, emotionally, and mentally. This could include anything from taking a bubble bath to reading a good book, from going for a run to meditating. Self-care is about doing something for yourself, something that makes you feel good, calm, and relaxed. It helps you eliminate distractions and reduces the power of detrimental emotions. Implementing this habit is simple, yet requires patience and consistency. You can start by dedicating just a few minutes a day to do something that you love, something that nourishes your soul. The 12th and final habit is embracing vulnerability. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But hear me out. By accepting your vulnerability, You are acknowledging your emotions instead of suppressing them. This habit helps you to understand your feelings better, which in turn allows you to react to them more appropriately. To put this into practice, start by expressing your feelings in a journal or to a trusted person. Remember, these habits are not a quick fix. They require time, patience, and persistence. But once you master them, you'll find the rewards to be immeasurable. You'll gain a sense of calm and control over your emotional state that few people possess. So, there you have it. 12 habits that can help you harness the power of controlling your emotions. Master these habits, and you'll find yourself in control of your emotions, not the other way around. These habits are just the beginning. There's more to discover. To deepen your understanding, I highly recommend checking out my video on 12 Stoic Principles for Immediate Life Transformation. It's a comprehensive guide to Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to be calm and resilient in the face of life's challenges. It's about more than just controlling your emotions. It's about transforming your life. Don't miss it. Take control of your life by understanding and implementing these principles.